Well, good evening. Hope y'all are doing well. My name is Jonathan Mooney, and I am just so deeply honored to receive the Broad Futures Champions Award tonight. I obviously want to thank all the folks at Broad Futures, the staff, the volunteers, the participants for this honor tonight. But more importantly, I want to recognize the important work that this organization does on behalf of folks who learn and live differently. You know, got to be real about this. Folks with learning differences too often get the short end of the stick. You know, I know that personally. You know, when I was growing up, because of my learning and attentional differences, I struggled tremendously. I was the kid who had such a hard time sitting still in elementary school that I spent most of the day chilling out with the janitor in the hallway. I was the kid who had such a hard time keeping his mouth shut that I grew up on a first name basis with Shirley, the receptionist, in the principal's office. And I was the kid who had such a hard time with reading, and specifically a torturous time reading out loud, that I spent most of the day hiding in the bathroom to escape reading out loud with tears streaming down my face. Unfortunately, I'm not alone in those struggles. We know more than ever that young folks with atypical brains, with learning and attentional differences broadly, and then young folks with learning and attentional differences from diverse socioeconomic backgrounds struggle in our society. We know that they too often have the highest dropout rates, highest unemployment rates, and tragically, the highest incarceration rates out of any minority group in this country. That's not a tragedy, that's a crime. And Broad Futures is on the front lines of changing the life trajectory for those young people. And that work matters more than ever. But perhaps more importantly, Broad Futures is a part of a movement of people. Myself, this organization, you out there today, every one of you that host a Broad Futures internships, we are all a part of a movement, trying to make sure that we have a world that doesn't work for some folks, but works for all folks. We are part of a movement challenging the deficit model that surrounds learning and attentional differences. We stand for the idea that different isn't deficient. We stand for the idea that there are strengths, gifts, and talents that go hand in hand with learning challenges. We know more than ever that young folks who learn differently have strengths, not despite their differences, but because of their differences. And we, as a movement, are fighting every single day for every single human being's right to be different. So thank you for the great honor of being a Broad Future champion, but more importantly, thank you for the work that you do. The work that we do is more important than ever.